So I might have been a little hasty in my prediction for what will happen in Dread. So I had a talk with my brother, and I've also been looking around on the internet to see what people have been talking about with Dread. And I had a realization, and I'm surprised it didn't come to me sooner. And this video is going to contain spoilers, so then again, it's only the opening of the game, but still, if you want to go into Dread as blind as possible, I'd suggest you turn away now. So, the Living Chozo in Dread. There was a new teaser for Metroid Dread that was released on August 6th, Metroid's birthday. And it posed a lot of questions to a lot of us, but I don't think many of us really, and especially me, didn't look at it in the right way. So the Living Chozo, and I'll have pictures on screen now as well. The Living Chozo matches the Chozo that was killed by the General. And as you can see by the colors as well, they don't match the General. Sorry for the mic, but I'm doing this live. It's a little different format, but that realization has so many implications. So the living Chozo, I'm going to put in quotation marks now, is actually dead. That's not at all what I was thinking. And so, what does this mean? How is he still there? Well, the Chozo died. This Chozo died on SR3E8. There are no Metroids there anymore. The X can resurrect dead bodies. So, what I'm taking from this is that, and it doesn't help that the eyes are yellow, the Chozo there in Dread is 100% an X Chozo. Which, what? That's so mind-boggling to think about. But, what are the implications of this? Well, first of all, the Talon Chozo theory lives, because I always said the General was the Talon Chozo, so happy about that. But the implications. The Chozo have immense knowledge. That Chozo was a scientist, and would naturally have more than even average Chozo. And the X can retain the knowledge and memories of whatever it infects. So, think about it this way. The Chozo infected with the X is the SAX, but with a brain. And infinite knowledge of the universe. That, I feel like the Chozo X would be an even greater threat than the SAX on the grand scheme of things. Think of it like the Grave Mind from Halo. It has infinite knowledge. It can convince whatever it wants out of anyone. And it has practically free reign to do whatever it wants. And it could basically take over the galaxy if it wanted to. I feel like the X Chozo would be able to do the same thing. And I'm not sure if this is a thing, but I feel like the X can sense what other X go through. Especially because the blue X, the Ice X, they start to pick up, in Fusion anyway, they start to pick up on the sense that Samus cannot be killed by ice anymore. And so they start to run away. I feel like the Chozo X would know what the other X were going through, especially the SAX. So it would know Samus has the Metroid DNA. And naturally, that's the plot. It's like, that X wants to kill the Metroids. And Samus is the only one left. And then if it kills Samus, or at least extracts her DNA, which is what the EMI are designed for, and the X can take over machinery, or at least have a... If it has an organic link, it could take over machinery, but even then, the Chozo would know how to hack into it. It's the Chozo. So the ex-Chozo, either having corrupted it or just taken it over by hacking into it, would reprogram those machines to attack Samus to get rid of her DNA. And then the X would have free reign over the galaxy. Or free reign, I should say. So that implication is really palpable. So I've definitely like overshot a little bit in my speculation during the stream, which was amazing, by the way. I want to stream way more. But a little extra thing, Samus's hand at the end of the teaser, it glows up. So what does that mean? So commonly we've seen Metroids absorb things, and in the Chozo memories, that's the sort of effect the Metroids have, rather, of absorbing something. But that might just be something, that might just be a coincidence. It might just be a sort of X threat sensor, which I feel is quite plausible, actually, if you think about it. So Samus goes up to the mantle, or the hieroglyphics, and then senses the X, but then sees a Chozo, and so she's going to be very confused. And there could be the twist that you think it's the general, but it's really the dead Chozo that was killed. And you can see in the trailer, it pans onto the dead Chozo and zooms in on it again. That's practically confirming that there's something different about that Chozo. Or at least something important. So, like, the implications for this, it's caught my intrigue on the game. Like, it's catastrophic. Like, I want this game right now. I want to play through it so bad. But I have to wait another 2 months today, funnily enough, in order to play it. So I think I've got the general gist of what Nintendo's going for with Dread so far. It's definitely an ex-Chozo, as far as I'm concerned, unless proven otherwise when we play it. But as where I'm standing, all the signs point to it. The way the trailer was shot, the fact that the Chozo looks exactly the same as the one that was killed, the yellow eyes, it just makes too much sense to not be the case, I don't think. Like, I thought the other theory I had during the speculation video, I thought that was pretty sound. But now this is like, okay, nah, this is probably the most likely thing that they're gonna do. So, I just wanted to get this video out there quick, because it was a massive revelation. It's not my theory. I saw it on Facebook and I talked about it to my brother, and then we sort of delved on that a little more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, little different video. It's not like as highly edited as my other ones, but I sort of like this sort of style of video. So let me know if you like it, if you want more, or if you like streams, because I do want to stream a bit more, because I find them very fun. So with that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably play some Pokemon, not gonna lie, but I'm also gonna play the rest of the Metroid games. Like, I'm gonna go on like radio silence for a little bit so I can record and play all of the Metroid games, and hopefully try and get some secret endings. But I'll also be working on the Samus video, and I need to work on that because first of all, it's taking too long, but I've also had to just rewrite that so many times, so I'm kind of behind schedule, really. But that should come out at some point this month, hopefully. So with that, well, there's a bike. You could have waited until after I'd stopped recording, but anyway, that's gonna do it from me. I'm gonna get out before more bikes show up. So see you around. Bye bye.